Whether it's Ladakh, Spiti or Tawang, if you're planning a ride to the Himalayas, what you pack can have a huge impact on how your ride goes. We know this from real experience. Adventures in the Himalayas have been an integral part of life for many of us here at ViaTerra. From car rallies to bicycle trips and of course, numerous motorcycling adventures. So we figured why not use our collective experiences to make a list of some must-haves that will help you pack better for your Himalayan adventures. Nikhil, what would be your top packing tip for anyone that's planning a ride in the Himalayas?
Top packing tip? Well, maybe it's a bit more than a packing tip, but I would say layering. You see all kinds of weather in a day when you're riding in the mountains. And if you want to be comfortable, what you are wearing needs to keep changing. I use mesh protective gear just like I would anywhere else. But I carry at least two types of base layers. A lighter summer one and a warmer fleece type base layer for cold days. Waterproof layers, of course, ideally external waterproof jackets and pants. They keep the rain out but are also very effective in cutting down wind chill. So if it's getting cold but not raining, I would still use the waterproof layer. I also have a mid layer like the Boreal. It's really warm and comfortable to use under my riding jacket, and I can also use it as my warm jacket before and after my ride. So I can pack lighter.
Oh, a packing tip for the Himalayas. Let me think. I'd probably say a hydration bladder. You don't really feel that thirsty in high altitudes, but without us realizing, our body is working pretty hard. And think about it, it's also an eco-friendly option. Once you top up your hydration bladder at the start of your day before you start riding, you're good to go for the rest of the day without having to stop. And also, you don't leave behind a trail of plastic bottles wherever you go.
Zip ties, duct tape, WD-40 can fix more than you would expect. You can also carry dry fruits, chocolates, hard candy and an emergency blanket, as these can be extremely handy if you get stranded along the way. I'm not saying don't carry a proper first aid kit or toolkit, please do all of that, but these other things are sometimes more useful in a pinch.
I would say remember, it really gets hot in the mountains, the UV levels are really high, so don't forget to carry a cap, a pair of UV protected sunglasses and a good sunscreen.
One thing I personally do, I always carry two pairs of gloves. A winter glove for cold mornings and high mountain passes, and a mesh glove for when it warms up during the day. If you don't like using waterproof gloves for any reason, I would at least carry two pairs of summer gloves so that you always have a dry pair of gloves to use. The same applies for feet. I would definitely use waterproof socks. They are warmer and keep your feet dry, even if your boots aren't waterproof. Believe me, wet and cold feet or hands are quite miserable to deal with. These are just some of the things that we recommend to take along. To make things even easier, we have put together a downloadable checklist that can be a great starting point towards figuring out your own setup. Tweak it to match your preferences, your riding style and your route. If you enjoyed this video and want us to do more of these practical breakdowns, let us know in the comments. Got any packing tips of your own? Drop them below and we'd love to hear them. And if someone you know is planning their Himalayan ride soon, go ahead and share this video with them. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode of Gear Matters.